So in this video I'm going to show how to make this little baby booty. We will start by making the sole, which is like this, is knit as a flat panel. And I made a small chart just to give a general idea of how it's to be done. So we'll start on 5 pegs, move to 7 pegs, and then 5 pegs again. So we're trying to make it as much of an oval as possible. So the first 3 rows will be on 5 pegs, the next 9 rows will be on 7 pegs, and then the last 3 will be on 5 pegs again. So we're going to use 2 strands of yarn. We're going to begin doing a slip knot. We have our starting peg right here. Okay. Now we're gonna, this is the first peg, so we're gonna wrap 5. So this is 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now that we got to all of them on 5, one time we're gonna double wrap each. So do 2 on this 5th one here. Take the loop from the bottom, this is the bottom, this is the top. Loops from the bottom over the loops on the top. I'm just going to repeat this on all the pegs, bottom over top. Next one, bottom loops over top. Next one, bottom loops over the top, bottom loops over the top. So this is the first of 3 that we're doing on 5 pegs. So we got to the last one, we got to go back the way we came. So wrap them around again. So this will be number 2. Okay, now we finished 2. We gotta go back the way we came. It's the last peg right here that we've done. So we gotta do number 3. Okay, so that was the 3rd one that we were doing on 5 pegs. Now we're going to do 7 pegs. So we're going to add to this peg and add to this peg. But we're over here now, so we're going to add to that peg. Okay, so we're going to wrap once, wrap twice, and then again knit the bottom loops over the top loops. So this will be 1 of 9 that we are doing on 7 pegs. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna need 7. So we wrap that one once. We wrap that one twice. Pull the bottom loops over the top. So now each of them has 1. So that this is our first of 9 that we're going to do on 7 pegs. So we gotta repeat this pattern for another 8 times. So this is number 2. Wrap around again for number 3. Wrap around again for number 4. Wrap around again for number 5. Wrap for number 6. Wrap for number 7. Wrap for number 8. Wrap for number 9. Okay, so that was number 9 of rows that we were doing on 7 pegs. So now we gotta go back to 5 pegs for the last 3. So we're over here and we're going to move our loops to the inside here. And now this has 2. We're going to wrap this one around and we're going to pull the bottom 2 loops here over the top. Okay, we're going to repeat wrapping and knitting over on each peg. And I'm doing this one at a time because it's a transitional row here. Okay, so once we're 2 away, we're going to move the outside to the inside again to make them 5 pegs one more time. So now there's 2 on that peg. We're going to wrap that peg and we're going to move the bottom 2 loops over the top. So that was 1 of 3. We're going to do this on 5 pegs 2 more times. So this is number 2. Now we gotta go back that way, so this is number 3. So this will be our last one. Okay, so that was number 3, and now we're going to remove it from the loom So what we're going to do is we're going to take the loops from this peg and move them over here. So take the loops, move over here, tug on it a little, and then take the bottom over the top. So we're knitting over. Move this over to the next one, knit over, take these, move over to the next one, knit over, take these, move over to the next one, and knit over. Now you're going to grab your scissors, leave about, I don't know, 18 inches or so. I'm going to cut. Going to grab a hook, a crochet hook, and we're just going to use it to pull the strands through. So you have it in the loop, wrap it around the yarn that's left over, and then you're just going to pull through. Okay, once you've pulled it through, I'm just going to tug a little so it's a little snug. And here we have one sole. So sole for the baby booty, and where we have gathered up, that's what I will use to connect to the back. So this will be the back of the bottom of the sole, and I don't like this side so much. I prefer this side, so I use this side for the outside, this side for the inside. And in the next videos we will go ahead and connect the sole to the body.